welcome. Salutations. Welcome in. Where are you coming from? How are you feeling? Jumping on here tonight to see if anybody would like the readings. California, feeling great. A1, cheers. Always a good way to be. We'll begin with a collective reading for everybody. We'll give us a moment to let some folks jump in here. Beautiful. Carlsbad, looks like we got a California crew. I'm out here in SoCal as well. Shouts out. What's up, dudes? Thank you for the share. Appreciate the likes, the flowers. Even if you don't actually send this to anybody, even if you just hit the copy the URL, it helps the algorithm. So if you think other people would enjoy these vibes, just chilling, reading, kicking it, let some intuitive messages move through, maybe some gems as well along the way, we'll be here for it today. Welcome in Texas. Welcome in Colorado. There is a great white baby at Black's Beach. I did not hear about that, but that is awesome. I was literally talking about great whites the other day with my friend and how they're very similar to dolphins. Ohio, represent. Dave, I know that you love my goodness, dude. You tell me every single time. Tarot tonight. That's right. We're going to start with the general reading. We'll let a couple more people jump in here this evening. You are amazing. Hey, I appreciate you. You are important. You are worthy of all the good. Hey, cheers to that. I claim this. Precious. Hey, takes one to know one. Alright, well, there's just about 200 people in here. Looks like we've got 205. I think it'd be a great time to start with a general reading for everybody tuning in this evening. 222, let's go. Hi, all of you angels, you beautiful beings, you. Welcome in. My name is Gavin, but more importantly, this is In Zen, and we're going to be reading tarot this evening, which is a divination tool, a means of connecting with source consciousness, guides, angels, aliens, whatever godlings you wish to communicate with through the vehicle that is this. Even these guys, too, you see, because it's so important to use your intention as you're moving forward with this. You get what I'm saying? I am a channel here able to communicate to that which is moved through me, and then utilizing the tool of the tarot to communicate any messages that wishes to be received. We are doing 3 card readings. These are the 78. But we're doing 3 card readings. I'll show you. We'll do an example for the collective here, but if you'd like to jump in the queue already ahead of that, you're more than welcome to with a donation of $7.77. The Cash App, the Venmo, that is Gavin Zen. PayPal and Zelle are in the bio. GAVINZEN. More than welcome to jump in the line. I appreciate the gifts. I appreciate the likes, the shares. You're just kicking it. The follows. Welcome in if you're new here. If you've been here for a bit, it's good to see you again. My fellow reflections, salutations. Without further ado, we're going to cut this deck. We're going to clear the energy. We're going to draw to this evening. We have the Knight of Swords here. King of Swords right next to him. And the Lovers in the root. The Knight of Swords here. King of Swords. And the Lovers. Honestly, collective, for those of y'all watching this, there's quite the possibility that there's a love interest on the horizon. Just this being in the root within itself. Now, don't get ahead of yourself. I know you're stoked. Love is so freaking exciting. I love, I love, I love. And it can be almost overwhelming at times. And it's important to keep it grounded. To sit back. To recognize when it's important. To charge into it with passion. And just sit and observe it. Also recognize the thoughts throughout all this process, and the communication is more than anything and everything. You see, because swords is the energy of air, it's the element of air. Air is communication, vibration, thoughts, imagination. So where are you focusing these energies, your thought energies? Where are you focusing your communication? Communication is the key to a healthy relationship, to a healthy love. You see, when it feels right, when it lights that fire under your ass, that ignites that spark in your heart, you charge for it. At the same time, you stay grounded and you sit with it. You don't overdo it. You stay balanced. You listen to it. You see what I'm saying? It's so important. There's no need to rush anywhere. We got all the time in the world. You stay organic with it. So important. So you can feel how it feels like you want to charge, and then you can just sit back and ground that energy. Our swords are big and the lover has no sword. I don't know what you're saying. It hauls though. Anyway, that is that for the day. Regardless, you also have the ability to make love to every instant of life. So if you're not necessarily in that space or that's not in resonance, another reading or partake on these cards could be in this One Last Thing collective. You have the ability to, with enthusiasm and vigor, choose to love this life every single instant, every day, and every night. Even throughout all of the bullshit that presents itself to you. You can charge through. You can sit on your throne. And you can learn to choose the path of loving the life unconditionally. Indeed, indeed. Groovy. Collective, thank you for being. We're going to be moving forward with personal readings if anybody would like one. This evening you can drop a donation of simply $7.77 to the Cash App, the Venmo, that is Gavin Zen, Gavinzen. If you have any questions, like if you want a romance reading, finance reading, housing situation, general guidance, you're more than welcome to comment that in the donation, as well as your username, so we just have everything in order and we get right to it. I also have PayPal and Zelle in my bio. Once again, that is Gavin Zen, Gavinzen. Each reading is about 3-5 minutes, closer to 5. We don't rush, though we also don't take too much time either. I'm going to open up my device. I'm going to comment that down here so y'all can see it tonight. Let you guys get your seat, see this, and then do your thing. Maybe get some snacks, sit back, relax, take a breath. Dude, eating fruit is the dream. About 4 minutes and 58 seconds, the average. The average. I don't make you feel anything, but I see you. I appreciate that you feel that way in this space. That's really sweet. Gina, I just got your donation. You're gonna be up first, my friend. Max level spicy. I love reading. Stellar. Indeed. If anybody else would like to jump in the queue, we'll be here for as long as anybody would like readings this evening. Like I said, go ahead and comment your username as well as what type of reading you'd like if you'd like to jump in line. Gina, you will be up first. Let me check the Venmo to see if anybody else. I got Cash App and I got Venmo in the bio. Excuse me. Looks like no one else has dropped in the line at this moment in time, but we'll give it a second or two if anybody's feeling so called. Give myself a second to drink some water, shake all this. Nailani, if you'd like a reading, you can drop a donation over here. Zelle? I have Zelle in my bio. If you want to use the Zelle, if you want to send through the Zelle. I hardly ever use Zelle. But someone else said they sent the donation, so let's see. Bada bing, bada boom. I see you. Illy MF and Ills. That's a dope name. Illy MF and Ills. I got you on the PayPal. On the career. Excuse me. Groovy already. Moving forward. What if? Well, if you don't ask. Let's see. Alright, let me catch up on these comments and then we will get moving forward with Gina. Channeling the quest. Let's go. Perfect. All right. They're like, hustle now. Hustle now. We have a show to watch. Come on. No chip chap. Gina, I love reading for you, my dude. Like it's not my channel or something. Like I'm not the one who gets to set the pace. Come on. Come on. Do I come into your house and tell you how to live? Come on. Gina, this one's for you. My dude, 111 people in this room. All you angels. All your angels. All your aliens. All of your guides and guardians. We got the 9 of Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords right next to it. Angels everywhere. The Judgment card in the root. Gina, my dude. Regarding one's love, romance situation, 9 of Swords looks like this. It's in reverse. Ace of Swords. Judgment. Gina, for you. I feel you're feeling like this lately. Whether it be you're in heartache or you just feel stagnant in a relationship or you're tired of doing it solo and you're ready to step into this space. Now, more than ever, is the reminder that you have this within your hands. And it's so important for you to use your words, your swords, your tools at hand to move through the circumstances that best that you can, because you got to take responsibility for your capability of altering your life, because you do have the ability to do it. You have the capacity within you, and it's just, are you willing to tap into it? The grief process is so important, but we have to shake ourselves out of it. As you're moving forward and learning how to wield your strengths, your gifts, your tools, your weapons, your swords, and your words, use your best judgment. As always, ask yourself before making any decision, is this in alignment with my greater sense of self, my higher self, my spirit, my soul? Ultimately, when it comes to love, one must absolutely learn how to transform all of these pains into their presence, into their peace, into their power. You can take all these swords and you can wield them wisely, with judgment, with ease, with grace. However, you're moving into this next state and journey when it comes to any aspect of your life, especially when it comes to love. Because like, also another part of this is to like not allow yourself to succumb to patterns and programs of past relationships that do not honor you as you are. And you gotta wield your gifts strong and cut through any nonsense and bullshit that is making you feel like this. Use your judgment, use your strength, use your courage. Believe in yourself. You are doing it more than anything. Gina, indeed, thank you this evening. Groovy. And next up, we have Illy, the MFN. Moving forward with the career reading. I see you, Spicy. What kind of hot sauce is your favorite, if you don't mind me asking? If anybody would like to jump in the queue after the illest, we got this one up here. Cash App Venmo is Gavin Zen, GAVIN, PayPal and Zelle are in the bio. Otherwise, we're going to keep going forward with our next up, our guest, Illy, today with the career reading. Reds, for sure. Ace of Swords is a fucking powerful card. I like all the ace cards. Let's see. Carrie, I think I just got yours. Hello, hello. What is up, dudes? Good to see some new names in here. Good to see some familiar ones as well. Salutations. Moving forward, Illy this evening, the career reading. We will cut the deck. We will clear the energy. We will draw two. The Ace of Pentacles. Reverse. The Hermit card. The Moon for you, Illy. The illest. The MF and illest. The Moon and the Root. Carrie, I see you. I see your comment. I think I just got your notification. Perfect. The Ace of Pentacles here for you. And the Hermit. Honestly, getting big entrepreneurial vibes. Big entrepreneurial vibes. Big, like, CEO, boss moves. Like, stepping into one's own path, power as an individual of creation. And learning how to surrender to the process, ultimately, and recognize that you are here held in the hands of the earth. As you would see that the Pentacles is the sign of earth. You say, I own my own business. Hell yeah. See? Perfect. Pentacles is a sign of the earth. So the earth sign is, not only are you held in the hands of the earth, but you hold the earth in your hands. And also, Pentacles is often associated with finances. So it's like, this is the coin. Like, you got the coin in your hands. Like, I definitely see that prosperity indeed, as Thomas says down there, who, like, is loving chiming in tonight. Love you, Thomas. The Ace of Pentacles here is, like, showing that, like, you got it in your hands. Keep walking your path and your process. The fact that the Hermit card here is upright shows that you are in the groove. I feel like you're really learning how to embody this, and as you say, you own your own business. Now is your time to also balance your relationship with yourself. Balance your relationship with yourself as an individual, not just with your business. And this will help you continue to dive deeper into your business. The Moon card here is the aspect of self that is the internal, the yin, the one within, the soul connection. Whereas the Sun is the external, the expression. The Moon is the internal, similar to astrology. So now is your time to really dive into and cultivate this connection with your soul, in your conversation with your soul. And your soul is the one guiding you throughout your endeavors, throughout your business, throughout your career process and practice, and how you ought to adapt and evolve accordingly, so you can continue to be in harmony with your soul's resonance and truth, rather than what you're just told to do or what you've been programmed to believe. But I feel like a really relieving, in a sense of like no need to worry or be concerned, because you got it here in the hands. So just keep walking on it and keep listening to the intuitions, the communications of your soul and the moon within, the waters and how they move through you, your emotions. Yep. That's it, Illy. Stellar. Perfect. It looks like we got a couple other in the comments saying that they dropped donations, so we're going to get right to it. Thank you. I appreciate you as well, dude. Keep it up, honestly. That's like very affirming. Third eye is open. Been open for ages. If you'd like to jump in the queue, you are welcome to do by dropping at least a donation of $7.77. You're more than welcome to if you'd like to. Otherwise, you can just sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. Drink some water with me. Just breathe, baby. Let us see. Nalani, I see you. Got your donation. You will be up first. Excuse me. After Nalani, we will have Sarah, and I think that is it. Oh wait, Carrie as well. So we have Nalani. Nalani? Is it Nalani or Nalani? Nalani. Then we have Carrie. Then we have Sarah. Perfect. Good to see you, gorgeous. Top of the day. How you feeling, Nalani? Perfect. You're up first. Did you have any questions for the cards? Relationship reading. I got it. I see it on the comment on here. Perfect. Relationship reading / nope. So you will be up first. After that, we have Carrie and then Sarah. If anybody else would like to jump in the queue, we'll be here as long as there's people who would like readings tonight. Just a simple donation of $7.77 to the Cash App, the Venmo, that is Gavin Zen, GAVINZEN. And we'll keep going with it. We will keep going with it. Groovy. I am feeling so fine. How about yourself, Jess? Irene. How are you feeling? What are you feeling? What are you feeling this very instant? Okay, focus. It's good to see you, friend. Nalani. For you. A relationship reading, my dude. We will cut the deck. We will clear the energy. We will draw too. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse. The Knight and the Nine, both in reverse. And the Justice card in the root. Justice, Knight, 9. Stellar. For you, Nalani. I feel you're moving out of a space that's like this. Perhaps when it comes to relationships, you may have had some really amazing experiences, but you're coming out of a space that's like this. feeling kind of bruised, beaten, hanging on by a thread. At the same time, you still have not lost your hope. You have not lost your knowing that there is something out there so much greater that you're ready to really step into and sustain. And as this flame, this eternal flame, ignites itself within you, continue to move in tune to this, listen to this as it expresses itself within your skin, within your body. And this is your opportunity to present, to practice, to bring to justice your experience, to learn from the mistakes that you've made in your experiences, and to also prevent anybody else from obstructing your space. Setting your boundaries, basically. And learning how to wield your flame wisely. Your passion is going to be such a great strength for you throughout these endeavors. You're a fiery individual, just straight from the nines, the wands. But now it's like time to learn how to ground this fire so that you can apply it with a conscientiousness and consistency, so you're not burning yourself out, but you can keep this flame stoked for a lifetime. And that's really what you're here to do. So whoever's going to connect with you is going to be a lucky individual, that's the truth. But don't burn yourself out, because you got a lot of love to give, but you must give it to yourself first. You must keep your flame lit, and then you can light others, but you can't give your flame away. Okie dokie, artichoke. I think that is solid. Solid. And then we just see this card in the root. I don't know if you saw that, Nalani. But I do feel like you're moving out of this. And so your fire is really going to be like your healer. Your fire is going to be your healer. And like, this is how you know the tarot is listening. Like, it's just like the synchronicities like happen in real time. Like, we're literally doing a love reading. You said it's so on point, and then I bring this card up. And it's like, not only do swords have points, but, you know, I was mentioning that you're moving out of this space. And of course, like, this is associated, right? So as you do this, like, use your fire to heal yourself. Keep your flame stoked, my dude. Appreciate you. Thank you. I wish you the well-being, because you're gonna feel that flame, and it's gonna be good, and you're gonna learn how to care for it much greater than before. So wild, so wild. Yes, these readings are $7.77 this evening. After Nalani, we have Carrie, then we have Sarah. And I believe one more. Jeff as well. Jeff will be adding you to our queue, my dude. Vixen CC. Carrie, I appreciate you. Magic Boy, I will definitely take that as a good nickname. We got you, honeybee. Whatever the angels wish to say to you this evening, my dear, my darling, my pal, my dude. Thank you for tuning in, my dude. Jenna, the Venmo is Gavin Zen, GAVINZEN. A mere donation of $7.77. We get to it. Fantastic. Ah, Vixen, that makes more sense. Groovy, I added you to the list. I was like, a person named Jeff with the username Vixen, that's very curious, but hey, you know, do your thing. Cash App and Venmo is the one I just showed you. PayPal and Zelle are in the bio. This guy, he's been showing up like in reverse in my deck multiple times this week. I'm not entirely sure why. Or do I? Anyway. For you, my dude. We cut the deck, clear the energies, we draw two. The Angels, Karim, Knight of Pentacles. Appreciate you sharing this. appreciate y'all even just being here for like a whole hour, liking it and sharing it occasionally helps it refresh into the algorithm. So definitely doesn't hurt. I don't mean to be like a broken radio repeating that, but like definitely doesn't hurt. We have the Knight of Pentacles and we have the Three of Pentacles. Then we have the King of Swords and the Root. Knight of Pentacles. The story continues. Three of Pentacles. King of Swords. Carrie. More than anything, you're being called to really check in. Really check in. Microgreens business, hell yes. Alright, I appreciate this context. Because with this, what I was going to say before anything is like, whenever I see the Three of Pentacles, it's this idea of connecting the mind, the body, the soul, the Trinity within. But it could also be seen as like people coming together to create like a business of sorts, creating a creation. Take care of yourself. See you, Irene. For you, Carrie. As you want to start your microgreens business, listen. Your connection within oneself, the Trinity, will lead you on this path. This will basically be your horse. Your Trinity, your connection of your mind, your body, your being, will be your horse, and that'll allow you to just continue to hold this process in your hands. This will allow you to trust the paths and the connections, knowing that the universe wishes to support you and encourages you to keep moving on this direction. You're on the horse. Now is your time to really step into your royal aspects. You say you're evaluating relationships involved, for sure. I feel like you have a very sharp requirements when it comes to the willingness and people you're open to working with. And this is going to be your strength. Like, yeah, exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth. Boss mode. So now's your time to like really own your sword, hold your shit down, and know that like this is your thing. Listen to your spirit. Your spirit will guide you. Your soul will guide you. Continue to develop the connection with this and the language and developing how it speaks to you. Because even just saying the word soul or spirit might be off-putting to some people. And so I believe that the universe communicates to us in our own way. And so however it is that it communicates to you is your important part of your process, and your magic is unfolding and discovering your mystery, my story, and how it speaks to you, so you can really step onto the horse. Because you got it, my dude. You definitely got it, my dude. Like, this is very like strong energy. Knight of Pentacles is like very earthy, grounded, consistent, durable, and also it's like kind of abundant, like energy of just like prosperity, like consistently holding the bread. Indeed, Carrie. Thank you as well. And we keep swimming. Yes, accept the mission. You are so ready. Sarah, you're up next. And after Sarah, we have the Vixen. Sarah, did you have any questions for the cards? Let me check. You may have commented it. De nada. What does the universe want to tell me right now? I see you, Sarah. Let us see what the universe has to say. I see you. Sarah says, I want to know what the universe and the angels have for me. Beautiful. I got you. You are welcome. De nada. Igualmente. Thank you. The same to you. Let us see what the angels, the guardians, the guides, the angels indeed. Who do they have? What is in store for you this evening? Sarah, we'll cut the deck. We'll clear the energy. We will draw two. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Two of Cups. The Two of Swords in the root. For you, my dude, the angels have a very important message. I also just want to show this to you. We have the Devil card in reverse in the root underneath the Two of Swords. I feel like you are being presented with spaces and connections that are not necessarily in alignment. With your individuality, your truth, your magic. And you feel this in your body. It appears itself in a sense of resistance, of confrontation, of conflict within. And it's so important for you to not compromise your integrity in order to succumb or link or relate to those around you just because they wish to relate with you on this level. That's not worth your while. You're not going to people please, needing to get yourself out of situations that you know are not in alignment with your utmost health and well-being. Bada bing, bada boom. That's it. Like, I don't usually like get too serious when I'm reading because I love to have fun out here, but like I have a very strong message like right now that's what I'm interpreting from these cards is like your product, your environment. We're nothing more than the 5 people we spend the most time with, so it's so important for you to recognize who it is you're spending the most time with, why, where, because this plays everything into your process, and then how you can continue to then take charge of how you can be like, okay, how am I responsible for what's happening in my life, and then how can I choose to make things differently, because you have that power in your hands. You do have the staff, you have the magic, and now is your time to practice. Ooh, there it is, Sarah. There it is. Not much else to it. Be easy on yourself and don't be afraid to be solo for a bit. Vixen CC, you are up next. Did you have any questions for the cards, Vixen CC? Sarah, how did that resonate? I'm curious if you have anything. That's wild and ridiculously accurate. That's how you know, dude. Magic is real. Psychic abilities are real. The tarot does not come to fuck around. I'm in that exact situation. My jaw is on the floor. Respect. Vixen says mainly health. You got it, dude. Cut it. I promise you it'll be much more freeing afterwards. I know it's scary. I know it's difficult. I can't even imagine the details of your experience. However, it's worth it. That's for sure. Nope, you gotta be. Don't be afraid to be solo. Now's your time to fall in love with yourself, my dude. Now's your time. I promise you the fear is what's gonna bring you through more than anything. You're much stronger than you know. Be brave, baby. Be brave. And a health reading for the Vixen CC. We cut the deck. Clear the energy. Draw 2 this evening. Oof! Look at this. This is solid. You're welcome, dude. We have the 5 of Swords here for you. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. King of Swords in the root. For you, my dude. 5 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. King of Swords. I feel like you're in a state of recovery. I feel like you've been battling. You've been left beaten, bandaged, bruised, broken on the side of a church, hobbling in the snow with no winter coat. But you've stayed on top. You've slain the opponent. You've taken their swords. You may have been beaten and bandaged and bruised, but you've availed. And now it's time to recover, and now's your time to take your health into your responsibility, because ultimately you're the only individual who can do it for you. See, us as a society, we've been conditioned to outsource everything, especially our health. And that's a direct correlation with the business world, but ultimately, like, we outsource our health and our responsibility for our health and well-being onto the world around us. We go to a man or woman or non-binary individual's office who's wearing a lab coat, who did a bunch of schooling, and we've never met them before, and they tell us what's going on in our bodies and how we should live our life, and they don't even know who we are or what we like, and that doesn't make any sense. So this is your opportunity to recognize that you don't need a healer, you don't need anyone to heal you. You have the ability to heal yourself. I don't care how woo-woo I sound. You can literally talk to every single cell in your being and encourage them to do what they need to do, and you can release the ones that do not need to be there. There's all sorts of practices that are out here that are readily available on the internet that you can learn how to solve just about any dis-ease, and then how you can then take proactive measures and preventative measures to assure that your body stays healthy. I don't have any context of whatever it is that is going on in your health realm right now, but I can offer you a discount code. No, I'm being seriously though, because medicinal mushrooms are probably one of the greatest natural healers in the entire world, and thank goodness I am lucky enough to partner with a brand called Cultivate Elevate, which hooks it up with some amazing medicinal mushrooms that are great for whatever ailment that may occur, or preventative to encourage and strengthen the body. And if that is something, a natural route that you would like to actually delve into and you want to invest, I'm happy to share more information now. And also the fact that you can get 10% off your order on my bio using the code on their website, Gavin10, because it's hella worth it. Their products are so good, and it's one of the main reasons why I'm able to maintain such a great cognitive function. That's how I can recognize it, but more than anything, I know it's so good for my body because they're great for the gut biome, releasing inflammation, releasing toxins within the body, all sorts of beautiful things. Wizard supplements indeed, dude. Honestly, if you're trying to live a magic level, you gotta get yourself some magic shroomies. But yeah, Vixen. And this applies for anybody and everybody. Like, you can't heal anybody either. Like, they have to take it for themselves. It's everybody's responsibility. Everybody who has the capability and who has an able body, it's their responsibility to maintain and sustain their level of the utmost well-being, and then by doing so, they're capable of assisting those around them who are not as able. But you have to take care of yourself first. And you have to recognize, like, okay, fuck, I'm the only person who can do this for me. Damn it. I wish there was a shortcut. No, it's worth it, though. That's for sure. Groovy. Well, that's the end of our queue this evening, so I think that might be it. Claim thyself. Dude, Carrie, your comments are freaking lighting me up. I appreciate you, dude. Like, I sometimes get irked when people comment, like, hella in the comment section, but yours are all, I feel the passion, the energy, and the upliftment behind your words. So, shouts out you. Appreciate you, dude. You magic individual, you. Hell yeah. Well, my dudes, all 15 of you in here, I am feeling a little bit complete. No, I'm feeling rather complete, actually. I was going to say beat, but then I wanted to say complete. I'm feeling rather complete. I'm feeling a little beat. Time for bed, basically. Get some Z's. Restore, revitalize, and be ready for the grind. Ready for the grind. If you want a personal reading, you ever want to do this one-on-one, or if you want a recording, you're more than welcome. There's links in my bio. You can also check out my merch, my stickers, my guided journal. Vixen, I'm not sure if you're still in here, but anybody else who's still here, I did write and craft a guided journal this year. don't have a copy with me in arm's reach, but you can check it out on my website, and it's called Astral Body, Astral Body, the 5 limbs of health and well-being. And basically it's a journal that I've crafted in my bed while I was healing after a moped accident, and it's all sorts of patterns, programs, and practices, and meditations, and journal prompts that I have taken on myself throughout my 8 years of really diving into self-healing, unconditioning, relearning, unlearning, reprogramming myself from a conscious lens ever since I moved out of my own household at 18. I started really getting into it, and I was able to synthesize all this practices into one document called Astral Body, which is on my website, and I've got copies of it. I actually just got a shipment today, so you can check that out, and I'm really stoked that that's out there. They definitely will throw you. Yeah, I went through a whole range. You're more than welcome to check that out on my Instagram and my tarot. That's like, or my TikTok, excuse me. That's like October though, so you have to scroll. But I definitely documented it, and it's been a fucking journey, that's for sure. But anyway, groovy. Appreciate y'all. Wish you easy peasy, peace and prosperity, easy breathing, presence. Thank you. Sweet dreams. Keep up the good work. Take care of yourselves.